Hi everyone, welcome to BGIS Soundbites and Sustainability. I'm Lorri Rowlandson, and this week I'm here at RPIC and the BEIC conference here in Ottawa, and I'm interviewing different thought leaders around the topic of sustainability. And today I have the pleasure of Tony from Philips joining us. Hi Tony, welcome.
Hi, Lorri, how are you?
I'm wonderful. Thanks for joining us today. So Tony, we're asking everybody two specific questions. The first one is, do you feel we're making progress towards sustainability and a carbon neutral future fast enough? And if not, what's the one thing you think that's really holding us back?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Lorri. Great. Thanks for the opportunity to be here. It's great. So I do. I think we are making progress. In terms of the mindset of people and the willingness of what the people, the customers we speak to become carbon neutral and sustainable. The willingness is definitely there. I think we really need to make it easier. Make it easier for customers and developers and engineers to really utilize the technology that's out there. So the partnerships that we're forming with different parts of the segment and different parts of the market and different players, I think is really important, because I think that the power in numbers is what's going to help drive the timelines to get some of the products and thought process, but also the processes that go with the technologies into these buildings to change not only the technology, but the way we use the technology in these facilities. So I think it is changing. We all like to see it change and get to where we want it to be faster and quicker. But I think we're making some good progress as well.
Yeah, I think so too, and I agree. I think people's awareness has really increased even over the last 5 years significantly. And I think the emergence of technology has both been wonderful but also a challenge, because it's presented a whole new learning curve for people to be able to get on top of. But I do agree it's a way to accelerate progress. So Speaking of that, I'd love to hear your thought about what we could do as an industry to really slingshot progress forward. So you can answer either from an individual perspective, a company perspective, or a Canada perspective. I'd love to hear your thought is, what's the one thing you think that we could do to really accelerate our progress much faster than we are today?
Yeah, all right, that's a really good question. And I think in my personal view, we need to do a better job of taking what Philips Lighting does really, really well and find a way to understand and work together with a BGIS and other partners like Schneider and Walkwell and all these, and I think there's power in numbers. If we can take technologies that are standalone technologies and find a way through the Internet of Things or the evolving way we're communicating in buildings and collecting information, if we can bring some of this together in a way that meets the customer's needs a little bit better, then we're going to meet those goals faster. I think what we're seeing right now is customers have these overlying needs, and we're touching one little piece of it, and then Cisco's touching another piece. If we can come together earlier in the cycle and marry our technologies so that they're more meaningful, more valuable to the end users, I think it'll be easier to implement and hopefully more cost-effective as well. Right?
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I think individually we reach a really terrific potential, but together we're much stronger, obviously. And this is a complex topic. And things like smart cities, we're not going to be able to pull that off unless there is some collaboration across companies. So I think your point is terrific, Tony. Thanks so much. So how do we get there? That's the big question. Absolutely. Just conversations just like this, Tony.
Absolutely. Thanks for the invite.
Thanks. It was great to see you.
Appreciate it.
Great. Thanks.
Right.